Akroma TV so and our subusu a wuti na ebora ensema Paul Adom ochina cheso no so di nchimu kese ade aba FS la da pasika ekoye right on say TV3 and the news be eba bontin so mukọ de OSP ni nkofo no ekopi Moses la da edem no mu say ko hu sika ni bi esa ewofie ho no mo de almost 5 hours in eba e kan sika no since our news dey to be frank on just our news dey NDA kwapapapa na 7 mu ano so no and I say Captain Smart NDA so be pie mu atum say in 7 mu do papa until me say be kwano man ko ginchiremu efi Paul Adomochiro say o si liki the whole truth about sika na yera no man ko ginchiremu na aba betua so.
On TV3 News earlier today, we have been trying to verify. It looks like there's no real verification for it. We understand that the OSP has spoken to people. That is not true. It is here. More cash found in Cecilia Dapaah's residence by the Office of the Special Prosecutor. The officials used 5 hours to count the cash. We understand that this is untrue. I don't know. I mean, she's been granted bail. The source is TV3 Midday News. We understand that it's untrue and that the OSP must come out and sort of clarify this one because this has been going on for a while and we do not know the source of TV3's information. But when we try to search this over the last 2 hours, every signal we are getting, that is not true. So we don't know, but we are getting signals that this is grossly inadequate. So really, I don't know why TV3 since midday have been carrying out this information without quoting anybody. They are not quoting the special prosecutor. They are not quoting the special prosecutor's deputy. They are really not quoting anybody. They are saying this. We checked with sources from the house. They said it's not true. Nobody was here for 5 hours. So, I mean, I don't know. This is not forming part of our editorial presentation tonight because when we found it, one of our team found it and sent it to us and said that, what about this? And so we decided to look at it. So yeah, that is the photograph you're seeing of the so-called search in Cecilia Dapaah's house. And this is the outcome of it, published on a very serious network, TV3. We take them very seriously. So we're concerned about fitting this into our conversation, but we are not finding it. So if TV3 have better and further particulars of this matter, they should publish it tomorrow, or if it's not too late tonight, they should publish it so we can see it. Because this story is being debunked from all the sources that we are checking. And we have been told that the special prosecutor himself has spoken to people and he's told them that this is untrue. So I don't know where this is coming from. If people who are listening know TV3 or TV, hey, maybe Captain Smart is watch. Captain Smart, how are you? Are you watching? Please, this is your story. Where is it coming from? Please call Captain Smart. You know, he wears dark spectacles in the morning, but that doesn't matter. He's a nice guy. So, but this, please, Captain Smart and his people, verify this story for us so that we can factor it in and then we can all deal with it, isn't it? It's nation building we are all doing. So it doesn't matter whether it's your story. We'll use it and we'll give you the attribution. But for now, we are unable to verify this and therefore we cannot deal with it. Okay, great. All right. So now with that gone away, we are now ready to start the story that you have been waiting for. Great. So this is Cecilia Dapaah's husband. He's over 80 years old. This is Cecilia Dapaah. She's nearly 70 years old. This is Cecilia Dapaah's husband at work as an architect. All right, let's start with the police statement. And then we'll build it from there. Now that we know is it next? Okay, they'll get the police statement for me. Yes, so here is the police statement. So earlier today, after all the drama of the OSP, now we have a second story about the OSP and his activities. And don't take it personal. OSP is my friend. I'm older than him, but I call him senior. Not too long ago, I was in a long conversation with him. So I know him. He's a good guy. He said he's a good guy. What I'm going to talk about has nothing to do with him personally. It has to do with the way the OSP's office operates, and I'll deal with that coming soon. Now, very, very soon. But now let's start with the Cecilia Dapaah story itself. So this is a press release that's signed by Grace Ansa Akrofi, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Director, Public Relations, and it's as follows. Police submit case docket on investigations into a case of stealing reported by Mr. Daniel Osei and Honorable Cecilia Dapaah to the Office of the Attorney General. So the police have submitted a docket. It says, 1, following a case of stealing reported to the police by Mr. Daniel Osei and Honorable Cecilia Dapaah, former Minister for Sanitation and Water Resources, the police initiated investigations into the case, arrested some suspects, recovered some of the stolen items, and arraigned the suspects before court. Okay, police have since forwarded the docket to the Office of the Attorney General and Minister for Justice for review and advice. Grace Ansa Akrofi, Assistant Commissioner of Police. She signed it. Okay, so there are a lot of questions that we'll try and answer tonight. Now, what we are going to do tonight is not against anybody, and it's not in defense of anybody. It's to share with you the facts as has come to us. We will put a connotation on the facts as we are wont to do all the time, and then you can interpret that connotation the way you want. But everything that we're going to tell you here is true. Nothing untrue. Okay. All right. As we have seen, because we have seen the charge sheets on the police. People are asking questions, something like this. Why do you report to the police? Da, da, da. People are even criticizing the president for the kind of statements he released, that it's prejudicial and da, 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 da. Okay. So let's get to the story. So this is the man. Now, let's get to the stolen money or the missing money or whatever it is. Okay. So no, we will start with 800, please. Let's start with the lower one. Please. Yes. Okay, so this is the first amount of money missing. 200,000 United States dollars. It was in a bag, according to the report that was made to the police. And the report that was made to the police is months old. The amendment to the charge sheet occurred on the 20th of July. The story broke in Ghanaian Chronicle on the 21st of July. So if people are concerned about the amendment of the charge sheet, it was done at the time the story hadn't broke. Since the story broke, Cecilia, Dapaah and the complainants have not changed any part of the story. And that's very important for us to establish, because we asked them that this charge sheet you are giving to us, which has been amended a few times, has it been amended since the story broke? And they said no. The last amendment occurred on the 20th of July, whereas the story broke on the 21st of July. So since the 21st of July, which is last Friday, no changes have been made onto the charge sheet. And we needed to satisfy ourselves with that, okay, before we get into the story. So we were told that, okay, $200,000 in a bag belonging to Cecilia Dapaah, $200,000 in a bag belonging to Cecilia Dapaah was tampered with. Let's move on. 300,000 euros in a bag belonging to Mr. Osaikofo, Cecilia Dapaah's husband, and her business was also in a bag inside the room. Okay. Jewelry in a container was also in the room, and it was also tampered with. Some of it stolen, some of it brought back, and the police don't know how long the stealing took. But it wasn't a one-off stealing. I don't know how you call it, conversion for lawyers or whatever. It wasn't one-off stealing. It was pilfering, stealing small. Mabana comes, take 10,000, gives it. This one come, take 10,000. This one come, and somebody was caught red-handed. That's the story. I mean, that's one people know already. It's in the charge sheet that came out. The guy was caught red-handed. And he said, "Oh, me, dear, I just took this one. But yesterday, Mabna took this. He's bought a house in a man here. Mabna says Dauda took this and is going. Dauda says that this one took this. So that's the way the thing happened. As we say it in pidgin manner, like that. So this is also a box, jewelry. So we've accounted for 300,000 euro belonging to Cecilia Dapaah's husband, 200,000 euro belonging to Cecilia Dapaah herself.